All right, and welcome back, everybody. It is the bottom of round 6 here, just as we come back at the top of the round. Alvatende just took her turn engaging with the death dragon that was attacking the tower up ahead or overhead. And then your ally, the Shinebringer, now finally in position, having arrived a little bit late to this battle, will take the first move here. They land on the ground, ducking down briefly to let their cargo off, as Brilliant and Bobbles had been holding their movement to hop off of the Shinebringer when they landed, who then circles around here, climbing over the top of this building with their large claws, and you can see a bright glow of radiance building in their neck as just this blinding cone of light releases, enveloping many of these Fomorians here, just barely missing Brielle Fowler. So they need to make some Constitution saving throws. That's a natural 1. That's a 4. That's a 6. This one might have a chance. And the one with the 12 on the die does make the save. So 3 of them take full damage. And the leader saves for half.
Remembering how far down in initiative I am.
Oops.
Yep. Right before Elviton Day.
Right now, a number of these Fomorians were either completely undamaged or just barely damaged, and have now just been singed by this bright, radiant light released from the Shinebringer's mouth, who appears to also now be crackling with some of this radiant energy themselves. Take some NPC turns here. And Wade, you are on deck.
Oh no! What do I do?
You've got a moment while Bree takes her turn, being very nearly seared by the Shinebringer here. She is just gonna make some attacks against her chosen foe, as rangers are wont to do. All right, you see her get a couple of good hits in on the Fomorian leader. And Wade, that brings us to you. Learas, you are on deck.
What do we got here? Fireball's always a good option.
It's a classic.
But I am running low on spell slots of that level. Let's see, how many can I hit? A good 20 foot. 4 or 5, or I get over here. It's only about 4. Would if I put it here, would this count as like 5 of them?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that looks like it's covering half of the tokens of the ones that are on the outside, or just about.
We will throw a 4th level fireball at those.
Nice. All right. that swarm of crawling claws has 3 hit points left, so that's just going to vaporize immediately. I'm not even going to bother with that. That's a dex save.
17 to save.
Figure these giants are not super dexterous, and the highest one is an 11.
Okay, so that's 24 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, between this fireball and the radiant breath from the Shinebringer, these Fomorians that were looking pretty healthy before are now, many of them look like they've taken fairly heavy wounds.
Right. That's also 4 rounds of mirror image. I still have that up. Okay, I think let's is there anywhere I can hide for cover on this?
Yeah, there's a little sort of tower that you could duck behind.
Okay, I'll hide for cover behind that. Not hide, but cover behind the tower.
As you do that, you can feel Cam's magic sort of like enveloping around you. It's like that dark sort of glittery sheen that you're like, I don't know if I'm going to get this off of me at any point. But you get 14 temporary HP if you need them.
That triggers at the end of our turn?
Yep.
Okay.
If you end the turn within.
Within, yeah. All right, is that me then?
That is you, Learas.
All right, I'm going to take my bonus action to hide.
All right.
Behind some of this debris and tents and stuff over here. And my stealth is 8 plus 15. That makes that a 33.
They can't make that. The dragon might. No, it can't.
Cool. Then once hidden, he's going to find a suitable vantage point from which he is going to pull out one of those special frozen fang arrows, and he's going to take a shot at the Fomorian leader.
All right.
You are not going to believe this. 2 nat 1s.
Holy crap.
And I can't use advantage. I can't use inspiration because I already had advantage.
Got any luck?
Do I have luck? Is that a thing?
Did you pop that token? Did you buy a luck point from Timora that you haven't used yet?
When we went to the Lucky Lady.
Maybe? I don't know. I don't have it on my sheet.
I think everybody bought one.
Okay. All right. I'll take it. So then I just roll one more die, or I re-roll as before?
I think you would re-roll one of them.
Okay. All right.
But, yeah.
Okay. That is significantly better. That's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Just describe as you feel the divine hand of the goddess of luck rescue you from what would have happened.
Learas completely hidden, completely alone, completely focused in on his target. He draws back as hard as he can, and he feels the curse, that Fomorian's eye searching for him, and he feels deep in his heart like he's spotted and he's going to fail this. And then just Timora's gentle hand on his shoulders, steady yourself. And he locks in again and releases his arrow. And so that's going to be, oh God. So D8 for the bow, D8 for Hunter's Prey. This is going to be a lot of things. 3d6 for sneak attack. Let's see.
Nuts, man.
And then 2d8 cold. 2d8 plus 2 cold, which I don't have enough d8s out. I'll have to do that after. Because I only have 2 d8s out. I'll just remember, I need one more d8 after this. Oh, and Hunter's Mark. Sorry, another D6. Okay, we've got...
We're playing Yahtzee over here.
I pretty much am, yeah. 15, 16, 22 plus another D8. That's 29 plus 7, 36 damage overall. Some of it piercing, some of it cold. I don't know if that matters.
Not in this case. But yeah, you let this arrow loose, and you can see now that that eye that was searching for you locks in, having staggered back this giant with a very well-placed arrow.
Still standing?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm hasted, so I'm going to go ahead and make my extra attack and my haste attack. Won't be as dramatic as that one, but, you know. It's a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
It's going to be still with Hunter's Mark, but that's the only bonus I can still apply. Whoops. That's 8 plus 5, so that's 13?
13 damage?
Yes. And then a 23 to hit, which I know hits. Yep. And another 15 piercing.
They're still up, but they're looking rough.
I just zone out when Shanks starts doing Learas' damage. I'm just like, tell me the last thing, because it's just like so many dice rolls.
Yeah. So
98 damage, one hit. Now attack 2.
Well, I did 3 hits and it was only 60 something. So then Learas is going to just move into the fog cloud over here so that he's obscured.
And you'll get 16 temp HP from Cam.
Thank you. That's a big help.
Brilliant. Now arrived on the battlefield. Turns to you, Cam. Says, "Sorry, we're late. Do you want to be fast?"
I guess that would be nice.
As she then casts haste on you.
Cool.
Fuck him up! I'm gonna hide over here. And she runs into the clouds.
Oh, hi, brilliant. Oh, you can't see me. Sorry. Learas, I'm in here too.
Oh, hi!
So, yeah, we start having a casual convo.
I think she just stopped. You hear her stop short as she, like, collides with this wall that is immediately behind the edge of the cloud barrier that she's seeking refuge in.
Careful.
Just surprise bird noises. It is this Deep Knight's turn, who is going to hop off of their Morian mount and use the 20 feet of movement that they get on land to close with the first non-undead regular-sized humanoid that they see. Let's see. Do that for you. Okay, yeah. But he's got this like big, nasty looking harpoon that tries to stab down onto Bree, which he very much does. Takes some damage, and then he goes in for a bite, which she is able to step out of the way of, fortunately. Riven's turn. She is looking very badly wounded, and you can see she casts some sort of spell, channeling quite a lot of arcane energy into... we'll pop it there. That way, Yeah, she can get 3, and the person who's right in front of her as she casts a 5th level Wither and Bloom.
Ooh.
She has 4 hit points.
Oh.
This is absolutely necessary.
Yeah. Dealing decent damage, dealing 20 necrotic damage to everybody in the circle in the process. Oh, no, I need to roll one more. 23. And healing herself, that's quite a good roll.
Yeah, roll.
Healing herself for 25 hit points.
Nice.
I can't edit. She's got a PC character sheet, so I can't edit that from here. All right. Heal. She goes from looking like she's about to collapse to okay. Not amazing. But I'll tell you who also doesn't look amazing is this Twisted Etten who's right in front of her as she lets this spell go, just almost reduces to dust as this necrotic energy transfers its life force and the remaining life force of the Fomorian leader who had 4 hit points left.
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into her. Not completely disintegrating them, but very badly weakening the structural integrity of the corpse that remains, and also badly injuring that one other Fomorian.
Does that remove my curse?
It does not.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I know. You've got that for 24 hours unless you can do something about it.
Wonder if I can.
And then she was going to use her bonus action to teleport on top of the roof, but Shinebringer's there now, so she's just like, I need to, yeah. I'm going to back up next to you, Cam.
Alrighty, then she's going to get some temp HP. She's ending her turn. Ooh, I rolled max on that, so 17 temporary HP.
Good
Nice.
rolls.
She's almost effectively back to full.
Awesome.
Almost.
If I took my magic pigments and drew a potion of curse removal.
It can't create other magical items.
I know.
It will look like a potion of curse removal.
Fair.
I guess dispel magic wouldn't be it. It'd be like remove curse, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have it prepared today.
Right. Those 2 Ettins don't know what to do. Neither do these Fomorians. They're yelling something in giant. The ones that are outside of the gate. Which one is that? Oh no. It dropped a lot of the letters at the end of my tokens. Okay. This one, the one who's been shooting the ballista. It sees an enemy dragon. It's going to shoot a ballista at it with disadvantage because it's far away. This guy's got 1 trick. That's a 4. Yeah, just raining down these large bolts into the courtyard, just seemingly at random.
I'm really glad we dealt with the ones on the nearby ballista.
Which one is this? Not in the tracker. You're not in the tracker. Okay.
Oh.
That's why I couldn't find you. Is there anyone else who's not in the tracker? Anybody?
Going once.
Yeah, there's a few more that weren't in the tracker.
Lucky us.
And they're all on the map. They just never got like added properly to the initiative order. One moment, please. Okay. As this guy moves around here and now surrounding Bree, it's going to try and make some attacks on her. Great Club twice. Smack. Wow, those are both 4s. Yeah. As Bree's years of Ranger experience and experience fighting horrors far more terrifying than these things, just effortlessly dodges out of the way. G. Gonna take a couple of swings at Captain Bernhard. Ooh, those are gonna hit. +9, yeah, those are both gonna hit.
That's right. He's tanky, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That didn't sound reassuring.
You can tank this hit probably. For sure. They deal 35 points of damage to Captain Bernhard as they twice with the club. Getting a little crowded in here. This guy is... Can't really get into combat with anybody, so is going to use his action. Oh, he can get into combat with the table. But I don't think he recognizes that as a threat since he just got here. He can't quite get into melee with you, Cam. Well, he's within melee with you for his purposes, but not for yours. Reach and all that. And Jay is also going to dash again. Death Dragon time. Do we get the breath weapon back?
Say no. Say no.
That's a no. We do not get the breath weapon back.
Did you just cast suggestion on him in real life?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so in that case, I think you can see Baubles, can see Riven, can see Cam, can see Captain Bernhardt. But Captain Bernhardt's hard to get at. It's probably gonna go for the other dragon. Let's be real.
Was Captain Bernhard in my aura? I can't really tell where I'm. It should be 30 feet. 30 feet.
He is exactly
just outside of it.
31 feet away from
Okay.
you.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. All right, bite and a claw from the Greater Death Dragon onto the Shinebringer. Those are both gonna hit. Oh no, a dice type I haven't gotten out yet. There we go.
The D5000.
Okay. Not a huge hit, but it all adds up. The Shinebringer now gets locked into some combat with this Greater Death Dragon. And then Cam, you are up.
Okay. Haste has changed my plans a little bit, though I feel like a Flame Strike still might be my best bet here.
Honestly, they're bunching up.
Big group there.
Potion, bonus action?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have Cam. I think this one was one of those little bugs. I think this was. I'm gonna have her drink the potion of invulnerability that she has. So I get resistance to all damage, which I kind of need right now. So bonus action, and then my action is going to be to flame strike, I think. Let's see, like these three back here, probably. Yeah.
Which three? I didn't see anything.
Oh, can you see my
size is it?
ruler?
I can see
It's
a circle
the-
now.
That's me.
Yeah, I
So,
can't
how
see
big
it
is it?
when you draw a ruler.
10-foot radius.
10 foot? Okay. So like those three?
Yeah, back there.
Yeah, you can get all three of them.
Alrighty. And they need to make a dexterity 17 wisdom. Oh, wait, dexterity saving throw. DC 17.
DC wisdom. Yeah, the highest one there is gonna be a 14.
Alrighty. So many freaking spells. Level. Which level? Here we go.
Bad.
So that is 13 fire damage, and I'm going to apply my radiant soul to that to add 11 radiant damage.
Should have done more than that, shouldn't?
I got 46, but I rolled really shit on all of the damage.
What spell did you cast?
Flame strike, and I got a 5, a 1, a 6, and a 1.
It's 4d6 fire and 4d6 radiant.
Oh, fair enough. It doesn't show me that in the. Okay. Cool. I will add more. This will be the radiant. 17 additional radiant damage.
All right, so that was 13 fire and 28 radiant then?
Yeah. And it looks like just this column of fire as like Cam's eyes glow a little bit and her hair kind of flips in the wind from her armor. And then after it kind of erupts on them, it just like kind of goes back up the column in this radiant damage and then just kind of like disperses in the air. And that is her action. And for her hasted action, she's going to go here and attack with her trident.
Before you do that, Cam, when you see the light clear, the Fomorian at the back of the pack is no more.
Awesome. Plus 8 to hit. That is 27 to hit with her trident. And 12 damage on that. I'm not forgetting anything that I have applied, am I? Oh yeah, I have Spirit Guardians, so they need to make a saving throw for that. Sorry,
isn't that on their turn?
Is that? I don't know.
He would have been in the radius on his last turn and didn't make the save.
Fair enough.
When it enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there.
Wisdom 16.
That's going to be a fail. And she casts this at 4th level. So 8.
Nice.
18 radiant damage.
18. Very nice.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Anything
what she
else,
says.
Cam?
That that is the end of her turn.
Right. The Barrowghasts stay put. Baubles now throws off her cloak, and you can see underneath is wearing like this gleaming bronze, almost seems to be some sort of flexible material forming. It almost looks like a metal morph suit, the way it's clinging to her as she runs up with her shield and starts taking a couple of swipes at this sword that I don't think any of you have seen her wield before, but it very much has a draconic motif.
Like a hex blade. What's going on there?
Plus 6. So it's going to be 1 hit and 1 miss from Baubles. Who does a little bit of damage to the Fomorian and seems pleased with herself. Your satisfied bird noises.
Oh, foolish. I forgot I have Divine Strike.
It'll be Baubles' turn. Captain Bernhard is going to attack this Fomorian that just hit him with a club.
Baubles also gets 14 temp HP.
Plus 5. That is going to be Wallace, my dude. That's going to be 2 whiffs from him
Oh.
as he struggles to get back to his feet, but is just cornered in here.
Oh man, when you wish you were Vale today. All 4 of them lined up so nicely.
Right? But you do have a dragon now that we're back to the top of the round. This actually, Learas, I think, is probably Wade too. Might have an angle on this. I think Cam, you're too close to giants to be able to see around them.
Is the dragon on the ground?
On the building.
On the building? Okay.
Which dragon?
The death. I can't see what it's called. Greater death.
The bad guy dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not on the ground, but it is near the ground.
Okay.
It's up in the air. We'll say about at roof height. Yeah, Learas and Wade, could you make a perception check for me, please, or just let me know what your passive is?
I'm in a fog cloud.
Oh, I thought you could see through it.
I have blind sense out to 10 feet, but it doesn't give my sight the actual ability to see.
Never mind. Then just Wade, maybe.
You got a passive of 17.
Yeah. So you feel this great rumbling, which has sort of been continuously getting stronger as the waves have been lapping up, now growing in height. You realize that not only are the waves growing in height, the fortress itself is getting closer to the water.
I forgot about that.
I did not. I assumed that's what was happening this whole time.
And now you might not necessarily be able to see it because of the fog cloud, but you can hear the sounds of stone cracking, crumbling, and falling, and shouting distressed shouts in a language you don't recognize as these Fomorians jump off this bridge. This cultist jumps off this bridge as it just shatters and crumbles as the masonry has been stretched to its breaking point.
No. Hope everybody can swim.
do have wings right now. Should be helpful.
That's good. That's good. That will be helpful. Shinebringer, do you get your breath weapon back?
Cast attention on him again.
He does. I am rolling for this.
Sorcerer.
I may be playing a range roger, but I am a sorcerer in real life. So
Range Roger.
what? That's what I am.
The new vehicle.
Yeah. You hear this deep rumbling voice just get out of the way. As there's this bright light that's just holding right in the back of the Shinebringer's mouth, ready to be released as they're holding their action for Bree to get out of the way. Who conveniently Turnit is next, and she's going to use her action to disengage and slip between the Fomorians, but that is no help at all on the Deep Knight, who's not quite got Sentinel, but something pretty close. It's called Unwavering Sentinel. It doesn't stop their movement, but disengage doesn't do anything. So that's opportunity attack that is going to hit. Pot shot at Bree as she scrambles away for. That's a pretty decent hit. And she is going to run over this way as once again you see that big beam of light originate from the Shinebringer. It's going to help you soften these up a lot.
Bring that shine.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Constitution saving throws. I'll do the Fomorians first. Oh, 3 of them succeeded this time for half damage.
Darn.
And the Deep Knight also succeeds for half damage. All right, and I applied the damage to you. No, I didn't. Yeah, you can tell just from as your senses start to recover from this immense release of light that the Deep Knight's probably not as resilient as the Fomorians, as now is looking rather rough from having taken just one breath weapon blast. Okay. I need to. Alright. That happens that you don't see, and then Wade, you are up.
That's me.
Bree can take 16 temp HP as well.
Nice. Gift that keeps on giving.
What to do? Dragon is. I'm running out of spell slots here, folks.
Yeah, and we still have more fighting to do.
Yeah.
Some cantrips.
Yeah, throw some cantrips around.
All right.
You're looking pretty rough already.
I'm just gonna try this out. It's tiny little cantrip. I believe the dragon. How far in the sky is a dragon?
Not terribly far. Like maybe 15, 20 feet in the air.
20 feet. might be just out of range. I
Is
was
the
gonna
range
do
60?
Yeah, 60.
You can hit it.
Okay. I'm just gonna do an acid splash, which is a dex save of 16 at the greater death dragon.
That's gonna be a 6. Nice.
Well, that is 11 acid damage.
This gob of acid just starts to eat away at some of the visible bones. It cranes its neck in your direction.
Ah, you were just sitting there. Yeah, and I'll just keep on getting cover over by this tower here. It's an action. That's 3 rounds. Mirror image left. Yeah, there. Preserve my other spell slots.
Right. Fomorian H. I mean, Breeze right there. I think that was both. Oh. Plus. Oh, yeah, +9. Those both hit. For sure. Comes up and gives chase with the great club. Well, good for her. That's minimum damage on the first one. That is not minimum damage. Yeah, she does her best to roll with these 2 very powerful hits, but still ends up taking quite the wallop from them. And Learas, it is your turn.
Yeah, Learas is gonna come back up Cam, and as he's making the run, he's stowing his bow, drawing his whip and his sword, and I'm gonna just go ahead and attack this bitch. I'm gonna use my inspiration because that's another nat 1, and this one's going in the timeout chair. Thank you, Dreamy, for the inspiration. That's going to be a 28 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to... Oh, gosh. So there's a lot of things I have to roll again. Very sorry. Give me a moment. So that's 3d4 from my whip.
Hey, Kat, this is going to take 10 minutes. How are you doing?
Moving my Hunter's Mark to him. He's been damaged, so Hunter's Prey. And 3d6 from Sneak Attack. Yahtzee. Ooh, I rolled a lot of 1s. Was not as impactful as I was hoping. 16, 19 plus 6 is 25 damage.
25.
Megan just told you not to roll any more 1s.
I'm trying not to, I swear. Okay, and then offhand attack. That's a 29 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And that's just short sword and Hunter's Mark. Ooh, that's 18 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
This one is also looking very rough.
Cool. I'm going to hit him again then with extra attack. That's a 22 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And that's going to be 3d4 and a d6. I'm using my whip again.
This guy out here with a sword and a whip.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Megan, I failed you. But that's going to be 12 He's
Still
still
up.
standing. I'm still hasted, so let's sling
He's
this
still
one
up.
one more time. 24 to hit, and same
Uh-huh.
dice rolling. And
I
that's
think
gonna
this
be-
one's going to do it.
Oh, I think so too. That's going to be plus 6, 19.
This one does it.
So yeah, Learas just comes running out of that fog cloud, drawing his whip and his sword, and jabs it up into his ribs, and then backs away and across the throat twice, and you just see it all pouring out.
As this large creature collapses.
He just turns to Kim. You holding up all right over here?
Yeah, are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for the temp HP, by the way.
What's that? Learas is just covered in her glitter.
That's my turn.
Let's see. At the end of your turn, the Death Dragon is going to use a legendary action to make a cataclysmic rush. As it swoops down low towards the ground with this Fomorian out of the way and just like dragging its claws and its tail and
Please
all
don't.
these like loose, sharp bones across the ground. It is going to fly.
And makes a saving throw against my Sphere Guardian?
It will be doing that. But not quite yet. I'm going to finish moving it first. All right. Saving throw is going to be a 24.
That'll pass, so that is 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant. Cool. So with the cataclysmic rush, yeah, it just like strafes your Baubles, Riven, Cam, Learas. It strafes over your head, dragging these claws. It feels like it's trying to grab toward you, but doesn't quite make it. So all of you, since it moved through your spaces, please take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
That'll be... Do I round down if I have that?
Yeah, so you'll take 2.
Guess it couldn't stay away from me.
Which it is then Brilliant's turn, who is going to pop out and say, "Oh!" The dragon moves and is very quickly going to redirect some magic that she was gathering towards the greater death dragon, and she gonna Eldritch Blast it a few times.
Awesome.
Natural 20.
Ooh. Better have agonizing blast. Telling you.
There we go. Takes a moment to load character sheets in the tracker. How many does she get now? Okay. Altogether is... All right, that is a decent hit as you see this like bolt of radiant light emit from, or 2 bolts of radiant light emit from Brilliant's hands and just into the side of this dragon. Looking like it's having a hard time holding its undead form together. Deep Night is going to be completely ineffectual on land. Yeah, I can't. It is going to dash.
Won't be for soon.
It is going to dash and get into your Spirit Guardian's camp, but it is going to be able to close with Learas. And a Wisdom
That's what I wanted, by the
save. That's another natural 20 on that die, so we'll take half here.
So that's 13 halved. Down to 6.
All right. Ivan will continue to back away from the dragon and the combat and is going to drop concentration, which somehow she held on to on animate objects as that table just freezes back in place and becomes a regular table again, and is going to try to cast Hold Monster on the dragon. Her DC for this is pretty good. But the dragon has a good wisdom modifier as she sees it heading for Wade. And unfortunately, the dragon saves against Hold Monster. Its passage continues unimpeded. Morian A is in the water. Yettins are by the bridge. Morian B is in the water. Once again, wildly aimed ballista shot from Morian C way down on the south side of the map. One day he's going to hit something. She is going to lay into Captain Bernhardt again. Who is going to get hit twice again. Yeah. You see Captain Bernhardt get knocked unconscious into a pile of crates. By these Fomorians 2 attacks, and then moves to close the distance with Baubles. And Jay is going to come up here, stepping over the corpse of its ally. I think Learas, it's seen you be... Well, Cam, you set it on fire, actually.
I believe they're both touching the Spirit Guardians.
They are. Be a... What's their modifier? +2. It's going to be an 18 and a 13.
So 21 and 10.
All right. The one that is closer to you is the one which saved. And it is gonna take its multi-attack on you, Cam. With its Great Club.
Okay.
The first one is going to be 24 to hit.
That hits.
It's going to be 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Halved.
And the second one is going to be a natural 1. And then as its club swings wide the second time, its gaze locks with yours and you feel it just pressing its ire into you. Can you make a charisma saving throw, please?
Alrighty.
DC is 14.
15.
Ooh, that was lucky.
Nice.
Yeah, as you can feel it sort of pressing into your mind, Learas, you recognize this look that it's giving Cam. It's the same look that the leader gave you before you became cursed.
Damn.
But you are able to resist it.
Cool.
Which brings us to the Death Dragon, which is none too happy with Wade at the moment.
Is he starting his turn inside Spirit Guardians?
Yes. That's going to be a save.
Yeah. So 8 damage.
8
Radiant damage. Yes.
8 radiant.
Right, Wade, this thing is flying at you, and you can see its head coming down, and you do have partial cover from it because it's an awkward angle hiding behind that thing, the direction it's attacking, but it is going to try and chomp down on you.
Cool.
Does it 27 hit?
Oh my god.
I think so. You know, if you add another 1 to that, that's like twice my armor class.
And actually, it is a plus 11. I just added plus 10, so that is actually a 28.
Great. Shield.
Mega shield.
Yeah, mega shield.
I do have to roll 3d6 though. Let's see here.
Oh, and Cam, if you're concentrating on anything,
Yeah.
it'll just be a DC 10 from the first one.
One of those d6s is over a 3, so it hits a mirror image instead.
Yeah, just and
Nice.
chomps down on one of these mirror images, and
Good choice.
realizes that it's got nothing. Swings back around now and tries to make its 2 claw attacks. Incredibly, 15.
I can react with a. Do I want to do shield? So, yeah, that adds what 5.
Yeah.
So a 19.
And its second, I'll use this die. Its second claw attack is a natural 20, but let's see if it hits the mirror image.
Okay, that's 2d6s. Oh, nope. Hits a mirror image.
Shatters another one of these mirror images, you lucky little.
I prepared. And if it didn't hit a mirror image, I still had another failsafe.
All right. Yeah, you've successfully managed to avoid a full round of attacks from a large dragon as a wizard. Well done. Oh. Breath. It doesn't get it back. And Cam, that brings us back around to you.
Yup. I'm going to Cam. After answering Learas' question about how she's holding up, she goes, "I think I could use a bit of refreshment." Her hair just starts glowing like a little bit brighter, and the magic that's surrounding her gets a little bit like thicker and heavier. I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on myself. Learas, are you looking like you need it?
Yeah.
Learas, myself, Bree, that's 4. Riven. Does Bobbles look kind of fucked up?
I
don't think they've taken a hit yet.
No, Bobbles looks completely fine.
And looks like Wade's like not in here anymore.
Oh, don't worry, I have not been hit at all.
Okay, good. And I assume Brilliant also. So just the 5 of us then I think will be good.
So that's Bree, Learas, Cam, Brilliant, and Riven.
Yep. So that's 20 20 HP to all of us.
Cool.
Nice.
20. And
Nice.
that was my action. I am going to use my hasted action to stab at this Fomorian in front of us. Oh, actually, who was trying to like mind fuck me the last
It was the
time?
one
Like,
that's right in front of you.
okay, cool. I will do that then. The 21 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And remember Divine Strike this time. 6. And then my Radiant Soul is an 11. Okay, she has a lot of things. And 28 damage as I just like jam my trident into this creature in front of me and just pour a bunch of my magic out into it.
You said 28?
Yes.
You can see this thing is barely hanging on. It's like
Needed like
holding
2
some of
more
its
or
organs
something.
in fact, it had 29 hit points.
So that's action. I don't think I have any bonus actions I can use right now. Actually, I guess I'll move my spiritual weapon closer.
Mm.
I haven't been doing that because I needed my bonus action. There we go. That's
Right.
end of turn. I'm gonna give myself some temp HP back.
Right. Seeing the state of this one Fomorian, Bubbles is going to swing at it. That's bird slander. Oh yeah, and with a 16 on the die, that is definitely going to hit this Fomorian as you see this moves incredibly quickly and just guides this draconic sword through this giant's leg right at the knee. Bringing that one down. And continues the motion behind her, taking a second swing and hitting. Dealing some damage to this Fomorian.
Some damage.
Captain Bernhardt's going to try not to die.
Getting harder and harder for him.
Yep. And
He
at
should
the
be
top,
up now, right?
he wasn't in the list of people whose names I read off when you were healing.
Oh, well, I did say 5. Me, Learas, Baubles, Riven, Brian, Captain Bernhard, right?
I healed Bree, Brilliant, Riven, you, and Learas.
Well, I could do 6 in the radius, so if he was there, then he would have
Okay.
taken it. Yeah. Sorry, I probably just wasn't listening when you like reset it back to me.
All good. So Captain Bernhardt uses half of his movement to stand up then, and flanking this guy will take a swing. 2 swings.
Stands back up after being unconscious.
Yeah. Just like stumbles his way up and sinks his sword into the back of this Fomorian's thigh.
Our bro needs this hit right now.
Yeah.
For the morale.
It's a pretty decent hit. He staggers himself back to his feet and squares up a little woozy. Yeah, then back to the top of the round. You can feel this shaking continue as the fortress continues to sink lower and lower into the water. You would estimate that there's not much time until the ocean is able to spill over the top of the ramparts now.
Captain Bernhard also gets 15 temp HP from me. He's now within 30 feet.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so start flying and floating? I don't know. What do we do?
I mean, the water's not going to bother me any.
It doesn't hinder your attacks at all?
No.
Well, I will. Learas would know that even a capable swimmer as he is, a sudden deluge filling an empty space would at least temporarily cause a problem for him while that cascade of water is flowing in.
Fair.
Some sort of strength check.
That brings us to the Shinebringer. Did they get their breath weapon back? No, they don't this time.
I'm kind of worried about the water bringing other enemies with it. I don't know what's going on there.
I don't even want to think about that.
Fortunately, we've been locked in this battle for a long time, though, and there's not really options to stop this from happening.
Puppies.
Yeah, so the Shinebringer is going to see Wade in a spot of trouble.
That's me.
And fly over towards the greater death dragon and try and kill it. Again.
Make it
Claws
undead
and bites. Yeah, now as you're sandwiched in between two giant dragons fighting each other.
Dream.
Honestly. That's a miss from a claw. The teeth latch onto a bone, but just slide off the end. And then the third claw comes in, or the second claw for the third strike comes in, landing. This thing is hanging on. It's going to be a hit and a whiff on this Fomorian. Damage, and then Wade, you are up, surrounded by dragons.
Man, I don't know what to. You said the dragon doesn't look good?
It very much does not look good.
And it's sort of like, you know, like it's a dragon, so even that, you know, to like help push it over the edge or what? Shoot. Okay, well, risk it for the biscuit, right? Oops, I didn't mean to roll that. I was just clicking buttons. That tells you what I want to do.
So going for Chromatic Orb.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just cast this at 5th level, the Greater Death Dragon. Trying to hit it. Is a 23 hit.
Oh, yeah.
And that was, what did I roll for the 20 damage?
Of what type?
It didn't seem to mind the acid, so we'll just do more acid damage.
Right. Yeah. How would you like to unmake this corrupted dragon?
Nice.
I see both the Shinebringer and the Death Dragon getting into it, and like as I see the Shinebringer pulling back a bit, I just throw the acid at the Death Dragon's face. and just watch it sort of just like.
Yeah, as some of the bone making up its skull starts to disintegrate, you can see there's like this great purple crystal embedded inside of its head that is able to be is now not really affixed to anything, and the enchantment holding it together breaks, and there's this release of energy. Wade and the Shinebringer, if you can make Constitution saving throws for me, please.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. Does an 8 do me any good?
An 8 is not really going to do you any good.
Yikes, pal. Yikes.
And this is going to be necrotic damage. I don't think there's anything you can do about that.
If it were still my turn, I could use a bonus action.
It is still your turn, but this is you would need something that you could do as a reaction. This is just kind of happening.
Well, it's
more dice.
Silvery Barbs is not applicable.
No, you can't use it for a failure.
No. What I got? It's not an attack. I don't think I got nothing. I got no reactions. Counter spell.
Yep. I have 0 reactions.
Wade.
That's me.
As you are caught right next to this explosion, I will need you to take 49 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
It's a good thing that I have. Okay, so 49 damage. Well, I still have health left, so that's good.
The Shinebringer also looks like they took a pretty good hit from this explosion.
Oh, God, it's all over me.
But you could have 16 temp HP. Wait, actually, I have to check if you're within range now. Oh, you are. Okay, you're fine.
The Death Dragon is no more. It's a good thing that you lured it over there. It was everything within 30 feet of, within 15 feet of it when it died.
I think that's less than I probably would have taken if it had hit me 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
It all worked out.
The Wade. It is still your turn.
That was an action.
You've just used your action.
I only have a 6th level spell as a bonus action, or Misty Step. And that 6th level spell would have helped negate all of that damage. But I don't think it was worth it. I thought the dragon was going to last longer than that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just try and not get caught by water flooding in when that happens.
All right. Morian H going to take 2 clubs at Brielle. Those are both going to hit. Learas.
Deep Knight's out here. Engage with me.
Out here. Yeah.
Let's take him out. Does a 28 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. And I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to him. I'm going to use my whip. He's been damaged, right?
Oh, yes.
Hunter's Prey. And it's just him and I, so sneak attack applies because swashbuckler. This is a really fun build, I gotta tell you.
Build is nuts.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a lot of ones again. I don't, I'm gonna need to scare my dice a little bit. 9, 15, 20, 24 plus 6, 30. 30 damage.
Fill up.
All right. Offhand attack. That's also a 28 to hit.
That'll hit. Still.
It changes halfway through.
All right.
11 piercing damage.
How would you like to kill this plate armor beclad shark man?
As he comes up into my space, I'm just like, oh, you're bold, aren't you? And he flicks his whip up and it like catches him under the jaw. And as he's staggering back from that, he just takes a quick lunge forward and jabs his sword through his throat.
Yeah, making quick work of this guy.
Then a little jaunt forward. And from here, I'm going to whip at H because of extra attack and haste. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Neat. That's these dice. Damn it. It's 10, 11 plus 6. That's 17. Magic piercing. Ooh, and a 30 to hit. For 9 plus 6, 15. Another 15 on that thing.
Start whittling this guy down.
Yeah,
Brielle looks happy to have the backup. She's taken 4 direct hits from this thing's club.
You can back away if you need to.
Not yet. She just gets her, just doubles down with her swords.
All right. Well, that's my turn. Then I guess I'll take some temp HP from Cam.
Yeah. That's 15 temporary hit points.
Nice. Thank you.
Brilliant is going to unleash a burst of sorcerous energy at the Fomorian that is threatening you and Brielle. That might miss. Oh no, that's fine. These things are like trying to hit the side of a barn. Oops. As you see this pearlescent glob of magical energy come hurtling in between the two of you, colliding with the Fomorian's hip. Staggers to the side as I try to remember how anything works. There we go. And, well, old monster didn't work. Low on spell slots. We are just going to huck a cantrip now, which hits. They're swimming. Unbelievably, finally, after having shot who knows how many ballista into your midst, one bolt, right, seemingly from a place that nobody was paying attention to. While the bolts may have been annoying, they hadn't been particularly threatening. One of them does embed itself in the side of the Shinebringer.
Oof.
Oh, damn.
Not
Can I use a reaction
Maybe.
to silvery barbs at?
I think you have to be within range of the attacker.
I think, yeah.
We all open up the spell.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
16. Yeah.
Darn it. It's a
Yeah.
bomber. I tried.
And that does... Nice. That is a good hit. You can hear some celebrating in the distance as what you gather in Giant has finally hit something. Yeah, let's see.
Oh, he's not named 38 anymore?
No, he's not. That was how many points of damage he took, and I accidentally changed his name. They've redesigned the interface, and it is better, but I'm not used to it yet. Yeah, not fully. Let's see. It's starting its turn in the Spirit Guardians camp. It's at the end of its turn.
It's confusing because they changed it in the new one, and when it starts its turn now.
Okay. That's going to be a big old fail.
Yay.
Damage him up.
24 radiant damage.
How would you like to kill this one as it's as it's moving around Baubles to try and attack you, the source of this harmful aura? It gets to about there.
Yeah, Cam she's like kind of readying herself almost like Goku style to she's just like getting more and more glowing. But she kind of just focuses all of these like ethereal unicorns to just really chop up. We call it the blender spell. So it's just like blending this Fomorian as it's trying to like come through this aura around her.
And you can't, and its club just falls uselessly by your side as the momentum only carries it forward.
I'm sure my spirit guardians would have dropped if I got hit.
Right. Well, I think, you can delete a bunch of these dead things from the tracker. Yeah, that brings us to you, Cam.
Yes.
Right, well, that changes my turn a little bit because I was going to use my spiritual weapon on it. You know what? Yeah, Cam's going to move up into the space of the other two. So they need to make a save. Hello. Get that.
Wisdom, those are going to fail.
Good roll. Good roll. 23 radiant damage. Those. How's Bree looking? Is she looking kind of fucked up?
D&D Beyond did not like when I clicked on her token.
Here
you Something went wrong. She is looking. Let's go to her character sheet. She's looking pretty roughed up. She's not struggling to stand or anything, but she's taking a lot of hits.
Okay. I think when she's running up, she's like, should we maybe get out of here? And she's saying that to Learas.
We probably don't want to be standing here when that water hits. But there's also those two over there, and he's like pointing through the gates. We gotta get in there.
I'm gonna healing word to Bree, so that's 11 healing damage. Her bonus action. Oh
Thanks.
god. What do I want to do?
Been a lot better, Cam.
Bonus action. Yeah, I think I'm hasted still, so I'm gonna go up here, make an attack with my trident. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
And at 10, 14. That'll be 25 damage with my Divine Strike and my whatever my glowy state currently is. I forget what it's called.
How would you like to kill this?
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she's just, I think she gets bolstered by the fact that they're clearing out this space, and some of them are feeling a little bit more refreshed from the prior healing. She just she lunges just straight at this Fomorian. Again, you just see this golden silvery thread of radiant magic work through all of the coral that's on her trident. She pulls it back, and I think she's going to look over at Learas. No, actually, she has another action. She catches eyes with Learas, and then she's gonna go for this one and do the same thing. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I think the other stuff only is once per turn. Just gonna double check that. Per turn. Check your turns when you hit a creature. On each of your turns when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. Is that every attack then? Once on each of your turns. Never mind. I can't fucking read.
I was gonna say, I was
Okay.
pretty sure the first word of that sentence was once.
Yeah, yeah. My brain is not working. So that was 8 piercing damage with my trident.
Plus anything?
No, that was the full extent of it.
All right.
And yeah. She's just gonna say, I could carry you out. Yeah. The end of her turn.
Bobbles darts in between the two of you, sword in one hand, shield in the other, and takes 2 strikes at this Fomorian.
Get him.
One of those might miss. Yeah, one misses, but the second one hits.
Hmm.
Not quite enough to take it down. It's like, huh? These things are tough.
No kidding.
No offense, but I don't really want to be anywhere near these things. And is going to bonus action. Misty step up to the top of this wall. Captain Bernhardt now less staggered than he was before. Can't quite get into melee. So he's going to drop his sword and pull the crossbow off of his back and take a shot at this Fomorian.
You got this, bud.
Natural 20.
There
Bro
it
needed
goes.
this.
Finally.
And yeah, with a well-placed shot right into the big bulbous eye, the last standing giant in this part of the courtyard falls. And I think that's a great time to take our break.
Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Right, and welcome back. Our party, with help from their allies, had just cleared out a courtyard full of way too many giants, and now get not a moment's reprieve before it seems like water will overtop the walls of this fortress, inundating everything. Since there's like no active combat happening in the moment, we'll sort of go into like a loose initiative here. You're very much short on time.
Yeah, Learas will grab Cam at the arm and call out to everyone else. You're going to want to get off the ground until this water hits.
Right. Hearing that instruction, Riven is going to teleport herself up to here. Bobbles is already on a wall. It's going to run this way and then teleport even higher up onto the spire of this tower. 3. I don't think she's got a lot of options for flying right now. If you can get me up off the ground, then that'd be very much appreciated, but you can always run for it.
You think Cam would be able to kind of hold both them?
What's your strength?
18.
I'd allow an athletics check.
I'm pretty good at those.
And Wade, the Shinebringer, will kind of look down at you. Do you need a ride? They'll extend one of their massive legs towards you to grab on.
Will a 19 do it?
A 19 will do it. Captain Bernhard is just going to dash, being a relatively quick fellow, and hop up onto this, and scramble up onto this lower sort of balcony here.
Is that area over top the door? It won't let me grab Cam. Oh, there we go. Is this like, would that be pretty high up?
Yeah, it would be. That'd be another 15 or feet so higher than the top of the wall.
Okay. Then that's where I'll take us.
I mean, you found flight. We might as well just be above things.
Fair. I'm also like struggling to carry you guys too, though.
True. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah, all of you just break from the ground with whatever means you have accessible to you as the water now overtops this fortress, flooding the courtyard and then continuing to sink beneath the waves as just all this loose debris, some parts of buildings get ripped apart, just this chaotic swirl of water just crashing into this massive void space. You see the 2 barrowghasts guarding the door even for the first time exhibit any motion and take a couple of steps to put themselves back in front of the door, where they have been ordered to stand, as things just continue going down. And the people who are standing on top of things, if you just stand there long enough, will eventually be floating in the water.
I guess before we go under, Learas will ask Bree if she.
What? You cut out.
I'll ask Bree if she has a way to breathe underwater.
Let me see. Does she have a way to breathe underwater? I do. For some reason, she prepared water breathing today.
Good call. Well, now's the time.
Anybody else going with us? This can cover up to 10 creatures.
3 of us are okay. I don't know about anyone else.
Riven, how you doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. Some of my strongest resources are tapped out, but there's still some arcana in the tank. I'm going down there with you. All right. Brilliant. Bubbles. Agreeable bird noises. And the Captain Bernhardt is extraordinarily wounded. The Shinebringer is, I'm somewhat capable underwater, but these wounds I have sustained will take time to heal. I'll be no good to anybody dead. I have slain my primary quarry.
You've done great. You've done us a great service here, and I wish you well.
I will be nearby.
Before we separate, anybody here have the ability to remove curses?
Let me look. I got a bunch of spell lists to get through here.
Yep, I understand. I knew it was a big ask, but I'm like, I'm not gonna just take the curse. If I can get rid of it.
No, for sure. Riven says, curse, not so much. If it was a spell, I could probably break it, but good old-fashioned curse, not really a whole lot I can do.
Unfortunately, I'm in the same situation.
And at some point, Learas, you and Cam suffer the haste debuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's getting worse. I'm tired.
Third level spell. Yeah, and Bree gives you pretty much the same response. It says, Shinebringer says, with the proper preparation, perhaps, in the moment, I'd only be useful for inhibitions to your senses or paralysis, things of that nature.
All right. Well, I'll just keep fighting cursed, I guess.
You hear the words of Tulska. It'd make a better story that way.
Oh, we should have got some of those explosives from him. Handy here.
As you are sort of standing on one of the highest points in this fortress as it continues to sink beneath the waves, can I have everybody make a perception check for me, please? Or just tell me you're passive.
18 is what I rolled.
23 is my passive.
18.
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
15.
15. So, Cam, I think you're probably caught looking the other direction as you're holding these two gentlemen. Learas and Wade, you can see in the distance a massive form moving through the water toward your location.
Oh, Lord.
Also, I think While everyone was kind of like, once Learas brought up the curse thing, Cam felt really bad that she's like, oh, normally I could do stuff like that, but not today. And then and I think she like takes a minute and she's like, hey, Dad, she's gonna use divine intervention, but she rolled like shit, so it doesn't work. But she,
Camp, not
yeah,
signal.
oh, too far away, right? I forgot. then she like kind of hears what's going on around her, and she's like, oh, I gotta go. Like as if she's hanging up
Hello?
a phone call.
There was nobody there. And this token isn't really doing the size of the creature justice. Gargantuan is just the largest token it'll give me. It's more comparable to the size of the building that you're hoping to enter.
Fun.
Yep. That is fun. It's super fun. Is this the thing?
It could be. Nobody's ever seen it and lived to tell about it, but in any detail. But based on the reports that you have heard of just things moving beneath the waves, it is the only thing that you would know of in this area that would be that big and under the water.
Shit, I was not prepared to fight this thing cursed.
What is the curse doing to Learas right now?
It halves my speed, and I can't cast a spell without making a saving throw. And I don't know the consequences of that saving throw if I fail.
Okay. And you're looking how?
HP wise, I'm okay, but you know.
Okay.
Resources are a thing.
Well, I can't even use my resources as the problem.
Yeah.
I have to just rely on my abilities.
Okay. So, what are we doing, gang?
Oh God, I don't know.
False.
And to say, not to put a little pressure on it, but 5 more minutes real lifetime, and you'll be floating in the water as this continues to sink.
Yeah.
Should we be making a break for the door right now?
If you think we can make it in there without those things stopping us.
Oh, I just think that we would go through them, you know?
That might take time, and I don't want to fight them and it.
We're gonna fight it? Right now?
If we have to. You're right, let's make for the door. Has the water's already filled that lower area?
Yeah. Like it's up to your feet now.
Where
you're just kind of going down with it.
Yeah. So they're completely submerged.
Yes.
All right, fuck it, let's go.
Bree and Riven will say, we can breathe underwater, but we're not terribly fast swimmers like you. We can't make that door in time at the rate that thing's coming here.
Okay.
Can I swim over there? I don't think I'm like far away from everybody else.
Oh yeah, you could have grouped up.
Okay, let's say.
How many other people are with right now? There's 1, 2, 3. Shit.
So here's an option for those who don't want to go there. I can cast Water Walk.
So that we're not fighting in the water.
Well, for those that aren't able to, swim down under there and breathe underwater and fight and all that.
They can all breathe. They all got water breathing, but their concern is getting to the door before the creature gets to them. And I don't have any way to speed them up, so I'm already going to be struggling with my own cursed speed. Oh god, I don't know.
What Learas has is like by definition a curse. Yeah?
Yes.
Heal doesn't even work on that. It's just diseases.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, yeah. Shit. Guess we're doing this. I'm going to healing word myself with a level 1 spell. And I guess as brace for this incoming fight.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what to recommend them. If they can't make it, then they shouldn't have come with us. Fuck. We have no... It's either go for the door, which we leave people behind, or stay and fight the creature, which will probably kill us.
You could always regroup.
I don't know if we have enough resources to get through what we want to get done right now.
I've never given up a hunt in my life.
Where's the Shinebringer?
The Shinebringer took Captain Bernhard back to the mainland, and you saw them land sort of up on the top of the cliff near where you were watching last night.
I can't even use word of recall because that leaves one person behind.
Word of
Well,
recall?
Don't forget, we can fly. We can get out of here. That's fine.
Word of recall will take us back to the shifting woods right now.
Do it.
Does it have to be
Oh, sorry.
somewhere?
Has to be
So
the spot she
when-
set up
when-
the spell.
So do you have to be the person who designated that as a sanctuary?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I could also have that spell. But if it's not going to work for me.
You'd have to designate a sanctuary.
Yeah, which Cam did on the way up.
Or
All right. Cam is going to start to it's instantaneous. So this thing is coming towards them.
As you're talking about this, Brilliant and Bobble said, any instructions for us? We're taking a long way back.
You meet up with us back at town.
Yep. You got it. And then the two of them take flight.
And just before this creature like comes any closer to them, these like sort of, you're used to Cam's like golden silvery magic, but there's like a naturey sort of element to it at the moment. There's like these little golden leaves just flicking around them as they just completely disappear from this spot and wind up at the edge of the shifting woods that's closest to Crystal Harbor.
As you appear, Learas, you look back at this creature approaching. Is Learas sort of like staring this shadow down?
He is locked in on it.
Make me one more perception check.
It's going to be a 24.
You see this creature is swimming fairly close to the surface of the water, and at some point there's a large trough of a wave that breaks over its head, and you can see 3 sapphire blue eyes in a line on its forehead. Not round, almost triangular in shape, each one, with these 2 great tentacles coming off of the back of its head, trailing behind it. God, 50, 60, 70 feet long, maybe. And then in a warm gust of autumn wind, you find yourself deposited gently at the edge of the shifting wood.
Learas like visibly deflates a little bit.
I think you feel Bree put a hand on your shoulder. You haven't given up the hunt.
Yeah, I think Cam just sort of glomps him. And she goes, I know that was a tough choice.
Takes a wise hunter to know when he needs more time to prepare.
I suppose you're right. I know that had we pressed on, I likely would have met the same fate as my family. But
I would still be out there.
still feels like a failure. Not just because of it, but we went there with a particular goal and we didn't accomplish that either.
We did do a lot of damage to what they were building there, though.
But who knows what they're planning now, what they're doing under the water.
Ryman chimes in. So that may be true, but they are down a lot of resources, and even if they do try to reanimate that dragon again, it's going to take time and resources, which they might not have.
Hey, Bobbles is in chat.
There is a Kenku NPC in our game named Bobbles who literally just left.
Yeah.
I think that they left him onto chat.
Wanted to keep an eye on you.
Well, then we have a short time to regather our strength, prepare for the next attack.
We're not
But it's
giving
going-
up the hunt. We're just making it last a little bit longer.
The problem now, though, is that that thing stands between us and them. Now we have no choice but to face the creature first.
Do you think we're ready for that?
Maybe, if we're at our best. Still have my doubts.
Bree chime in. It's about 60 years ago, I thought something about that size. It took a whole team of us. There were about 8 or so to bring it down. And that was on dry land. Well, most of it. But just make sure you're well prepared. Once we engage that thing, we're not going to have a chance to leave until us or it are dead.
I know. Not one has made it back.
I think we've gotten the closest view of anybody. It's got to count for something.
Yes, it does. And we also learned something because of that. Its eyes match the creature that we've been chasing. It may not be a servant of whoever's at this, might be actually the source of it all. but I don't know. Maybe it's a feature it gained as a result of servitude. Either way, we know that our goals are intrinsically linked now.
Either way, a creature, a mage of some sort that can bind a creature that powerful, or a creature that powerful who can bind a mage.
I guess we're heading back to town then.
If Learas allows, I think Cam will just kind of like, sort of like hold on to his like upper arm, sort of.
Yeah,
Walk.
he will.
Yeah, head back to town. Little bit of mixed feelings, I think, for Cam. One being that she wasn't entirely sure if they would even make it through that next leg if they did make it to the door. So there's like a little bit of relief. But also, yeah, they've never, like as a group, really run from anything together
So,
far.
in Learas, not to add insult to injury, but you are slowing the group down as well. This walk takes twice as long as it usually does to get back to town.
We'll get that healed.
Yeah,
Aw.
and usually he's the speedy one.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Oh,
Lon.
wow.
Thanks, dude. You're the best, honestly.
Anything you all like to talk about, or think about, or as you walk back to town?
No, I really wanted to cast that spell.
Which spell?
The Tasha's otherworldly guise.
What's that do?
I would have been immune to necrotic damage for one.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good.
That would have been good.
I mean, it's good that the dragon was not as, like, I don't know, not healthy, but, like, I didn't think we'd be able to kill it that quickly.
Well, I mean, it was fighting another dragon for a little bit. That probably didn't help it.
Yeah, I think
Mm.
Alvatende did most of that damage to it.
Right, yeah. Alvatende
Yeah.
did come and fuck some shit up.
I think I
I
got a
don't
couple
know.
sneak attacks on it early on, too.
Mm.
We chipped away at it for quite a while.
It's
But-
you're
I know,
kind
I'd
of
almost-
sounding like Learas a little bit with the like what you want to be the center of attention in a fight.
I mean, I didn't want to become the center of attention. I just prepared the spell because I thought it'd be useful, and I mean, I guess I'm glad there wasn't as much use as I thought there'd need to be.
The
I'm also
sure will
glad
come
that
in
I'm also glad that it didn't tear me apart. It was right
Yeah,
in
that
my
was
face.
to see
good.
that as well. I was
And no,
happy
I
saw it fly at you.
I get you, Wade. Riven says. Sometimes, like, it was good that you didn't need to, but sometimes when you get a new spell, you just, I'm looking for a chance to use this.
We prepared really well for that fight. If I did not have mirror image, I would probably not be standing here.
Unfortunately, that was my only larvae of haste, though.
Oh yeah, I ate one of those. I ate one of those bugs too, and very disgusting, by the way. But also, I ended up not. I think I waited too long because by the time anything was attacking me, it kept getting ripped to shreds every time it tried to get close to me. So, also, I hope it's not too distracting that I keep covering you guys in glitter every time I are in a fight.
Honestly, it's been a comfort. It feels almost exactly like my scales when I use my magic, so...
Certainly
Okay.
it helps me not die as quickly.
Okay, I won't be too self-conscious about it then. I just know that anytime I've brought up my love of glitter, most people are like, ugh, it's the worst. So I wasn't sure. Learas, if you didn't want to wait till morning, maybe we could stop by the Hall of Works to get you fixed up.
It's fine. I can wait. I'd rather your magic anyway.
Okay.
Let's go to the Herald's Haven. I need a drink.
Piggyback?
I think my pride's taken enough of a hit already.
You don't want to go in the little baby Bjorn?
I mean, they're almost the appropriate size for that setup.
Yeah, I know.
Do you try and get back into town sort of discreetly?
I don't think it matters to us, right?
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think the news is going to spread fast enough anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Ascending on the way just to let Elvatende know that we're heading back, and like nothing really beyond that, but
Thank you for letting me know. I will bring the tower back to town as quickly as I can.
Sounds like they're gonna come back. So
Good.
We can all regroup together.
Yeah, we need a proper debriefing. We need to understand the current situation. Thank everyone for their help. Going forward, it's going to be a lot more difficult.
As you get back to town, I believe you had cast that sanctuary in like that place that like little clearing right at the edge of the woods, where you had spent the long rest the night before with your dad. Is that right, Cam?
It was like right at the very edge of it, so yeah, so that we could get back quickly if we needed.
Yeah. So you can actually see, as you're walking through this part of the forest, there's a few scattered skeletons across the ground, and as you get closer to town, you can see some damage to some outlying buildings. It looks like maybe a couple buildings caught fire. There's and just more and more concentrated, disanimated skeletons as you approach the northern gate. It looks like there was some damage to the exterior walls. Maybe they got one of the gates down. But once inside, as you now approach here, you can see there's like extra guard on alert. Some people injured still, but on duty. Those who weren't injured too badly. As they see you coming, they start to alert, but, you know, you all draw a very, very unique silhouette as you approach. Like, they're back! They're back!
It probably looks like exactly like the sign on the Harold's Haven. You said it was like us on there, right?
Yeah.
And you can even, before you've got to the gate, word starts to spread that you all have made it back to town with a good number of the people that you left with. The rest are on the way, but they don't know that. Yeah, and guards and just people walking around will try to stop you and ask, well, what happened, and ask for recountings of what you experienced.
Learas is just going to raise an arm in the air to draw everyone's attention. It's been an exhausting day. I'm only going to say this once right now. Spread the word. We've dealt them a great blow, but they've evaded total conquer. They've retreated into the water, and we're going to have to launch a second campaign if we have any hope of taking them out. We have a lot of obstacles ahead of us still. So, for now, let us rest, and we'll come up with a new plan of attack.
Sort of, there's some murmuring in the crowd, and it parts to let you continue on your way.
Yeah, and they continue on at Learas' slow pace. Fucking hate being slow.
This is the worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah, worst thing that you could do to Shanks is make him slow.
They head to the Herald's Haven, and
some elderly are passing us.
Stop making it worse.
Oh, it's really funny though.
Learas will have the door kind of left open, but maybe have assuming. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank on her name.
Bev.
Bev, thank you.
As you approach, I'll say you can see that it looks like one of the windows on the first floor of the Herald's Haven has been broken and boarded up.
Who the fuck would do that? Okay, well then, cautiously, I'm going to go inside and check it out. If it's been boarded up, then the issue's probably over, I imagine, but...
Yeah, you cautiously open the door, and it opens into that little entryway with the main bar and seating area, and you can see Bev there sat at the bar doing looks like some paperwork maybe as she sits around. What?
Hey, what's going on?
You notice that she's got a little bandage up on her upper arm here. It's one of those, well, there was all these skeletons that attacked town, right? You heard about that?
Yeah, we caught wind of it. They got in this far?
Well, one of them did. I don't know. It even got past the guards. I saw it from outside the window, and I threw a rock at it.
Is that what broke the window?
Yeah, it was sort of sitting up there. It looked like it was trying to get in, so I just tried to smash it through the window, and I think I got it by surprise. It still got it. It got me a little bit, but I bludgeoned it in the head with a frying pan, and it didn't. It seemed to work pretty all right.
Bludgeoning is good against skeletons.
Is this the sort of thing you? This is the sort of thing you do all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, skeletons are a little bit below my pay grade now.
They're a little bit above my pay grade.
I think you handled yourself very well.
Thank you.
You're okay, though?
Yeah, I'll be all right. It's more superficial than anything.
Okay. Well, glass is cheap to replace. You aren't, so I'm glad you're all right.
It's nice working for someone who knows value when he sees it. You look like you've had a long day. You need something to drink.
I'm going to need whatever we've got that's the strongest.
I'll get you the good stuff.
Thank you. And and when she brings it back, he just says, "Would you please put a sign out that just says private function or something? We're expecting the others to return and join us."
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Most businesses are closed right now. I'm not expecting to get any street traffic. It's been a busy couple of days.
Yeah, I know. I just can't handle strangers right now.
I'll make sure you're not disturbed. Anyone who I should let in.
Anyone who was involved in our little adventure today.
You got it.
And then he'll just sit and he'll start drinking and occasionally glance at Wade and Cam and just kind of sigh.
Wade is gonna take out a journal and start like journaling the adventure down. It's not like super detailed because it's like hard to catch everything that's going on, but trying to capture it for the future. He's like,
Sort of
hey,
like,
Learas, did this part? Do you like? Can you add some more detail here?
Sorry, one second. Sorry, I'm just distracted by whatever this is going on in chat. Yeah, like feel free to send it. We can take a look. I don't know. Oh, Vix already volunteered. Never mind. Sorry, you're asking Learas what?
This part here. You remember in the battle? Can you just add a little bit more detail in the parts that you were involved in?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And he'll kind of start scrawling in what he noticed and what advantages and disadvantages we had against all the things we fought, and the tactics that we used and the way we grouped up in a nice way that allowed us to sort of draw a line and then hit them with area effects while the physical hitters were in there blocking their path.
oh, you forgot to mention all of the tables and chairs that we're fighting.
That is true. That's the first time I fought on the same side as a table.
Oh yeah, we did fight a table before.
We did fight a table before.
God, I make you guys fight the goofiest shit.
My favorite one is still when Learas got that, I think it was like the JJK treatment with the getting trapped inside of a frog's mouth and just...
Oh yeah.
Excuse you, I've been trapped in 2 separate frog teachers' mouths.
But only one of them was the same fight where you fought a table.
Yes. Wait, was that the same fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was outside and then it like went inside with you. It was a weird fight.
I thought the table fight was before that. But fair enough.
You fought tables a couple of times.
Oh, okay, that's what's fixing me up then.
We reminisce
fought a
about
lot of
tables. Yeah, we reminisce about all the table fights we've had and just rank them in order.
So to distract Learas now, we're having like a ranking of which table would be deadliest to fight and rank it down to the easiest defeatable table.
Yeah.
Do we know any bards?
Yes, we do actually.
You do.
Eliwick?
Yes. You rescued a bard from Serendale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Eliwick is a gnome who was like friends with Fembus or New Fembus.
Yeah, I think we should commission Eliwick to turn the battle into a song.
I don't know if I like that idea. Maybe we wait until we've actually defeated them.
Oh, we could ask them to write something about a different adventure where we actually like... I mean, we've kind of cleared up a lot of problems for a lot of different people.
We have been crushing it. I guess we did drive them to retreat underwater.
Yeah, when they would have probably unleashed that dragon on Crystal Harbor.
It's true, we defeated a dragon. Although that was mostly the Shinebringer, Alvatinde, and Wade, so...
We all did it. It was a group effort.
Good, boss. You're really keeping them on the back foot.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They're on the defensive now.
I
We just
wanted
have
to
find
press
our
on.
opportunity to strike.
I wanted to press on, but I like between the Barrowghasts and then that, like we defeated the dragon, right? And then there's the creature in the water, and then that other thing that you heard the voice and the stuff that was happening, right?
Did I hear? Yeah, I must have, right? That was we all. Yeah. Well, I think that voice was what was driving the fort underwater.
Like I wanted to press on, but I just didn't think that I not have enough resources to like do that.
Yeah, I know.
I had two higher level spells that I could cast, and then like 4 lower level ones.
I had most of my magic available, but I couldn't access it easily. There was some sort of mental block after that creature cursed me.
Yeah, it's rough.
Well, next time.
You know,
How
it'd
do we
be
get through that
interesting.
fucking creature? What?
You know, it'd be interesting. There's mirror image, right, for like physical attacks.
Mm-hmm.
What if there was like a mental mirror image for like non-physical attacks?
I think I've seen a mage use something like that. Although it wasn't entirely mental, it was like an illusory copy of themselves that appeared where they weren't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like those types of spells that like hinder you. I mean, I don't mind using them on our opponents, but you know, like it's not fair when it happens to me, right?
My own medicine?
It's not a bad idea, though.
That mirror image, though, came in clutch.
Yeah. My heart skipped a beat every time it swiped at you. I was glad to see that. It was an illusion that vanished.
Well, my final, you know, like the mirror image is right, and then shield. But like, I also had that book. If the book has a few charges where if something attacks me, I can use a reaction to move out of the way, and if I move far enough out of the way, it won't hit me.
That does sound useful.
I'm prepared for not getting hit.
That's good, because when you get hit, you look rough immediately.
I'm squishy.
Have you ever considered standing under a waterfall for 2 days and 2 nights?
You know, I've seen people who aren't adapted to the water do that. I don't... Would it be like... I don't know how much effect that would have on someone like me or you, though.
Oh, it works, trust me. It batters your flesh. It's very unpleasant at first until you adjust to it.
Is there anything else the three of you would like to do or talk about today? It's you started the attack early in the morning, and once things broke loose, you were only there for about 4 minutes. Before you teleported back to town.
Well, back to the shifting wood, and then the very slow walk back.
The very slow walk back from there. So, like, by the time you get back to your tavern, it's only about midday.
Feels so weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels like we've been out and about all day. Sun's still up.
Like if you worked on the docks and you lifted crates for 4 minutes and you're like, I can't do it anymore.
Well, lifting crates is a little bit less exerting than fighting, 15 giants?
I lost count, to be completely honest.
He just kept he just scooped a bunch up and then just put them on the map.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like,
Sprinkled them.
Yeah.
Just the Bob Ross approach. A little giant here and a little giant there.
Oh, I didn't mean to put 2 of those, but there's no mistakes.
Now he's happy.
I don't think there's anything Cam wants to do until she helps Learas in the morning. I think she'll wake up fairly early to she's never tried to remove a curse from someone before, so this will be a new thing for her.
Let me see. Yeah, so nobody attempts to enter your tavern today. The sign that Bev put out front, doing its job. None of your other companions, if they've made it back yet, have decided to hang out here tonight.
Fair enough.
But, yeah, unless there's anything else you want to do, the morning will arrive without incident.
Yeah, Cam will spend some time praying, and I think normally she tries to go somewhere else, so she's already pretty loud in the morning, and she knows that about herself. But I think today, because she wants to help Learas as soon as possible, she's kind of just sitting at the end of the bed. It's a partway between a spoken prayer and also her celestial sort of melody that's coming out of her mouth, very softly. She has her hair just kind of wrapped around one side. She has the sheet just kind of wrapped around herself. And I think once she's ready, she just kind of nudges at Learas if he isn't already awake.
Yeah, notably for once, he isn't the first one up. He is sleeping in for the first time since you've met him.
Yeah, she'll kind of be like, I think I might be able to help you now.
Oh.
I've never done this before, though, so.
Okay. You got up early.
Yeah, well, I kind of felt bad that I didn't really think about preparing anything like this.
It's not your fault. You can't predict everything.
I know, but I'm kind of like the healing person, and I think for a long time we didn't really need me to be working in that full capacity, and so I just kind of haven't been thinking about that. Now I know better. Anyway, I do have to touch you, and she puts her hands like right on his pecs.
No objections.
And I don't think this has like a upcasting thing, so I'll just cast Remove Curse on him. And the way that Cam's looks is that sort of like melodic noise kind of for a moment as it's trying to interact with the curse kind of sounds discordant, like there's something wrong there, and she's trying to correct that melody in there, and she's just focusing in on him.
Yeah, and you are able to retune those notes of Arcana that are striking off key. You can feel this curse release from you.
Thank Unicorn Daddy. God. It's awful.
Thanks, Unicorn Daddy. I think she does actually thank her dad, though. She does. When she sees that something took effect with Learas, she just lets out a thanks, Dad.
Learas is kind of smiling watching her perform her magic, though he still looks really sleepy. And then as it finally gets removed completely, he kind of sits up very quickly, very suddenly. It's just like, fuck, how late is it?
I mean, I guess it's late for you. This is like usually when I sleep.
you can see that like he's looking at the sun lines on the floor from the window, and he's like, the sun must have been out for hours.
Cam gets up early at 9.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think it was affecting me more than I realized, but
Oh, you mean because you were kind of acting like the world was over when we had to walk really slowly back to town?
That was the most harrowing experience of my life. No one has ever had to wait for me or slow down for me.
Yeah, even I was getting kind of annoyed with you at moments.
I appreciate your honesty.
She gives him a smile, though, like she's joking, but there probably was some mild annoyance. I mean, I was pretty sure we could fix you, so it's not like I was being that insensitive.
Can you imagine if that was permanent? It'd be useless.
Well, I don't think that's true.
I appreciate you saying that. But it is. And he'll get up and start getting dressed.
Yeah, and she'll kind of do her routine as well.
We should eat something, and then we should invite all our friends over to discuss what comes next.
A lot of big things, I assume. Time is going to take probably a while to get ready, and I got to step away for a second.
So, as the day sort of unfolds in front of you, you learn that Alvatende's tower landed back on the north side of town late in the evening. last night. The Shinebringer and their cargo, at least when you initially ask around, have not made it back to town yet. They arrive sort of in like the late afternoon today. Learned that, you know, the Shinebringer had been flying for 8 hours continuously to get to the battle, and then it was like another 12 hours of continuous like double dash flying to get back to town, and they, even their might, needed to take a break.
That's fair.
But yeah, you're able to sort of round up everybody by about dinner time. Some people still looking a little bit bedraggled. Not everybody was able to get a long rest in between then and now, but they were able to get some sleep and get their wounds tended to if they had any. And yeah, everybody is able to convene at your tavern, say around 8 p.m. if you want them all to meet you there today.
Yeah, I think that's good with me. I'm sure there's like many conversations happening as people file in and stuff, and once it feels like everyone who's coming is already here, Learas will once again call attention to himself and say to everyone, I can't express to you how grateful I am that you all came to fight alongside us. It's very clear that...
Toast given up. And...
Yes, and please enjoy yourselves. It's, you know, we have to celebrate that we all came back alive. But it's clear to me that we wouldn't have been as successful as we were without all of you. In fact, we might not have been successful in any capacity. However, it's time that we start discussing what comes next. They've obviously sunken their fort into the ocean, and there's very little we can do about that directly. We will have to launch another campaign that sees us heading underwater, which I know means many of you may not be able to join us. It also means that we likely have to deal with that creature before we head to the fort, which I know is essentially a death sentence.
I think Captain Bernhard will speak up from his chair. It was rather large, true, there's no chance of sneaking by it. Surely a small force.
Possibly. It has crossed my mind. It's hard to say. I don't know the thing's senses. I don't know its capabilities. All we know is that anyone who's ever gotten close to it has died. So, yes, that's an option. A dangerous one, at least without a distraction.
The polymorphed humanoid-sized version of Alvatende that can fit in here. If we can lure it to the surface, then I may be able to provide a suitable distraction. For a time.
What?
What do you have in mind?
Well, you know, and she sort of reaches up and this lightning bolt materializes in her hand. Throwing a few of these at it from the sky will probably keep it busy. Where I make my domain, I do not just control the weather, I can become it.
That is epic.
You're really cool.
What if the creature simply retreats, seeing that it has no way to counterattack?
You have to let it think it has a way to counterattack.
Okay. All right. Then that can work.
Even if it means taking a few hits myself.
Be careful. I know how terribly strong you are, but that thing has been unstoppable for a long time.
I have been imprisoned for a long time.
True. All right. So Alvatinde can distract the creature. Then what? Who could come with us? How do we approach?
Just need some murmuring. Just breathe. Says, well, I can assist with the breathing underwater. Daughter, can you help with the swimming? Me? Perhaps I'll have to do some research, but it may be possible. Surely there's a spell to grant someone the ability to swim.
All right. And then there's those barrowghasts, assuming they're still standing where they are. Fighting them is certainly going to draw attention sooner or later.
Some more murmuring as people talk about the various options. And just Captain Bernhardt says, well, we'll just have to make quick work of them then. And he says, well, perhaps we could lure them away or distract them for some people to slip by if we need to get inside.
Are they able to breathe underwater?
I don't think they need to breathe.
It's Flynn, who is in attendance. Yes, those creatures that were stood by that one important-looking building. Yes, those is what you are referring to?
Yes.
I saw them from above. They appeared to be undead, in which case they would not need to breathe.
That was my assessment as well.
I mean, are they proficient underwater?
I couldn't say. I've never seen anything like them. Specifically.
Yeah. Other than the basics I could gather from a look, I have no idea what their capabilities are.
It would seem foolish to design an undead creature that was not suited to the environment that you're placing it in. And I don't think they sunk the fortress under the waves on a whim.
Fair.
I do have maybe a couple of ideas. If we were hoping to just get past those things, I don't know, maybe they would follow us in though, so that's probably not a great idea.
That was a question I meant to ask earlier, actually, David. The size of the door, did it look like those things could fit through it?
Not really.
So we might be able to slip past them, and then they would certainly have trouble getting through to follow us.
Well, I could always banish one of them at least, so we only have one to get past.
That could work.
I don't know exactly how strong they are.
No, they're a complete mystery, as is what's inside. So bypassing the fight would be ideal. Though, what also comes to mind is Shinebringer mentioned being capable underwater as well. Perhaps his radiant breath would be particularly useful against those two.
We can ask him. I suspect he will be willing. He's not a big fan of creatures that misuse life energy like that.
Well,
Very ideals driven.
Either we get rid of one and he can attack the other and either obliterate it, or perhaps maybe just draw its attention enough, being its opposite. And we'd have the opportunity to slip past, and then he could find his way back to the surface before the creature notices.
I will say, Shanks, to your comment, those barrowghasts were physically the largest things on the field. Whether or not they were all, except for the dragon, of the giant kin, they were
Right.
the physically largest ones there. Whatever that means for making assumptions about their strength.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. You never know, though. A lot of undead are like vulnerable to radiant damage and stuff. So I don't know. But even if one's gone and the other's distracted by a radiant dragon, that's a pretty good opportunity for us to slip by. My magic could help us all do so, especially now that I'm cured.
What sort of magic? What are you talking about?
I think you've seen it before. It's a spell I use to help me be extra stealthy when I need to.
Oh yeah, the one that makes me like kind of almost as stealthy as what you normally are.
Exactly.
This is looking at Cam's stealth score. It pains me as someone who likes to play a Dexy character.
I think that that's a pretty solid plan we have. Again, we don't know what we're heading into, what we're dealing with. Whoever's in there is obviously a very powerful mage.
So then the question is, when do we depart?
I have a few more preparations to make, so I'm not sure. I'll need a few days at least.
I think a few days would be a good idea. It says Captain Bernhardt, arm in a sling at the moment.
Oh, did you want some help with that?
Oh, yeah, that'd be all right. It wasn't super life-threatening, so there were a lot of people who were more injured than I was. Sort of patched
Sure.
me up. But if there's a way to not need this anymore, that'd be pretty great.
Yeah, he's gonna throw some healing word at him. Just help him recover a little bit faster. It's gonna be, what is that? That's 9 HP, but like,
So tempted to just one up Learas right now.
Heal!
yeah, 6th level heal.
Yeah, you can see like some of the bruising and swelling just go down, and internally, you know, the bones knitting back together, and it's like it's still a little bit beat up, but it's like, that's good to not need that sling anymore.
yeah, I'm not the best healer, but at least helps you move along faster.
But she wasn't there for any of that, so doesn't make a comment about movement speed.
Yeah, as soon as I said it, I was like, please don't comment on this. All right. Well, I have to meet up with Sindar sometime in the next couple of days. I had commissioned a second whip, which I think will be invaluable to our cause.
And Cam would like to see if the Hall of Works is willing to take pity on them and give her a diamond that she could use for Revivify.
I think given the nature of what you're doing and the interests of everyone in you all succeeding, yeah, it's very easy to convince them to part with a diamond.
I figured that they would be open to the idea at the moment.
Yeah. And if there's anybody else, like, let me know, think about it, take a couple of days. We're just at our regular stop time here and a pretty good break point. So over the next few days, weeks, let me know if there's anybody you want to talk to, anything you want to grab. We can work all that stuff out. And I know you leveled up not too many sessions ago, but this was like a CR 35 fight or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
So go for it.
Yay!
A feat.
Yeah, it's a good one too.
Yeah.